Welcome parents and welcome future Tigers. My name is Al Fabrizio and I am the incredibly proud principal of Martin County High School. My 10th year. The opportunity that Cambridge has been providing and will continue to provide for our students, and in this case, our future Tigers, the class of 2025 is just absolutely incredible. So let's learn just a little bit about Martin County High School being a Cambridge school. So one of the things that we want to make sure that you understand is that as a Cambridge school, and AICE stands for Advanced International Certificate of Education, what we can offer our students is a college preparatory curriculum. They'll also earn college credit. What incredible benefits as they take rigorous coursework and prepare themselves for our exams. The curriculum, once again, offers an in-depth study for our students, and it is also a curriculum that allows us to have the students emphasize and focus on those areas that are their strengths. The curriculum isn't a rigid curriculum. And here's an incredibly exciting part. When students take AICE coursework, there's enough flexibility within that students can work towards earning that AICE diploma, but also students will have an opportunity to potentially take advanced placement courses. Students will have an opportunity to take dual enrollment courses if that's a fit. Students who are AICE students also take career and technical education courses and also are part of the AVID program, which you'll learn a little bit more about. So what are the benefits? We've talked about the overall benefits, but what are the benefits of earning that AICE diploma as far as the impact on our students? So if you look on our screen, if you look at those top 5 qualities, those university admission officers are looking for when they're looking at their applicants, they're looking for that overall academic achievement. And they're looking for character traits, proficiency in English, just that real understanding in subject area and extracurricular activities. And those are the things we work with with our AICE students to put them in a position to be successful. They become incredible learners in so many ways. As they're engaged in the process, they become responsible, they become confident. And then as one of the key components to becoming an AICE student, it opens up doors for college admissions. If you look at the bottom of our screen, so what are those university admissions officers saying? Well, anywhere from 98 to 100% of them are saying that students that are Cambridge students, they are students that have in-depth knowledge of subject area, that they think logically, that they also present reasoned explanations, and they're really in a position where they've become so much more prepared for the university to succeed. So an incredible opportunity, something that will be a difference maker in high school and then certainly in college, but more so in life. So let me now bring up Mr. Dane Savella, one of our on-campus educators that leads our AICE program, and he's going to share some more in-depth information with you.
Hello and good evening, everyone. As Mr. Fabrizio introduced, I am Dane Savella, and I'm one of our 2 Cambridge coordinators here on campus, along with Miss Jamie Hurd-Tesson. And I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the nuts and bolts of the program. So what Mr. Fabrizio alluded to was this idea of the AICE curriculum, the AICE diploma, rather, contributing to Florida Bright Futures. And as we are, perhaps painfully aware now, there's, nothing that is guaranteed. But what I would say is that, Cambridge offers a great opportunity. And if you see there in the, from the Bright Futures student handbook, we're looking at the 2 award levels for Bright Futures, the academic scholars and the medallion level. And so they still have the weighted GPA requirement. They still have the volunteer hour requirement. They still have to have their typical, high school course credits, which some of our AICE classes substitute for those. But mainly what we're looking at here, what's circled in red, is the college entrance exams. And so when you see the minimum scores for the SAT at 29 and ACT at 29 and SAT at 1330, this is not unachievable, but it becomes quite a barrier for many of our students. And so what the diploma allows us to do is to continue on this same path and essentially take that requirement and table it. So what we're seeing here is just a little bit further into that Bright Futures, and if we could go ahead twice more. And so you'll see the merit recognition programs down that left side, and if we see the AICE diploma right there, same thing, which says so the service hour requirements are going to remain the same, the GPA is going to remain the same, but what is missing here is that ACT or SAT requirement. And so of course, to get into any good college or university, it's anticipated that you would take a college entrance exam. But what this allows you to do is make any score on the SAT or ACT and still qualify for that highest level with the AICE diploma in hand. So what are we really talking about with the diploma? It looks like this from the Cambridge perspective. And you can see that there are a number of elements to the diploma at large. So you can see that it is what we call a group certificate. And so that means that you're going to be taking multiple classes within the same qualification. And so this is just sort of a simpler way to conceptualize that. If we think about our AICE diploma, as a plate that we need to fill, then we're going to look at one course, which is Global Perspectives, and that is the core, which every diploma seeker needs to accomplish. And then there are a set of courses that they need to dip in from, they call them Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, that range from arts and humanities to math and science. And then we have interdisciplinary courses. And so a combination of these with the core at the center and at least one from Group 1 and Group 2 and Group 3, and then filling in the rest of the interdisciplinary program or classes will get you the 7 credits needed for the group certificate. So here's what it would kind of look like. So if you look at year 1 highlighted in yellow, our typical course offerings are going to be English general paper, and then a little bit of choice beyond that, but thinking skills is a typical first year course. Those are 2 interdisciplinary courses. You can see the categories across the top. And so those are those ones that can be utilized to round out the 7. So in our math and science category, as a year 2 student, you might take environmental management, and you'll likely take English language from Group 2 and then international history as a 10th grader. And that'll help to move you along the path of your high school diploma, because that's one of those credits that will satisfy both. So, and again, just taking a look at what a sample could be. And so you can see where we have the AICE English general paper or the AS English paper, English general paper, thinking skills, AP courses, our standard courses that are in there, our language electives that are part of the Florida Bright Futures qualification. And we can keep going. And similarly, if we go to year 2 and 3, you can see where the AICE courses are bolded. We look at taking 2 your first year, and then another 3 your second year, and another 3, possibly more for your fourth year, sorry, third year. And so you can see the balance here between our general education classes, electives, and AICE that can be paired together nicely. All right. And so lastly, I'm going to bring up my counterpart, Jamie Hurd-Tesson, and she's going to tell you a little bit about the application process.
First off, welcome to Martin County High School Tigers. We're so glad you are with us tonight. I want to talk to you about the application. We already have had over 160 8th graders apply for next year's group for seeking their AICE diploma. So way to get that done. So thank you for those of you that have already applied. We're so excited to welcome you to the Tiger family. If you go to our website, there is a Cambridge tab at the top, and you can fill out this application. After a few weeks, we will take a chance to review this, and then we will email you back your decision. We really look forward to having you, and our deadline is March 13th. So if you have any questions, you can email mchscambridge@martinschools.org. But welcome to Martin County High School, and go Tigers.